Okay, so we'll continue our discussion of the agent workflow, the LangGraph workflow. The workflow consists of different nodes. So, fetch emails is the starting node of the workflow, and we have got conditional edges also. So the execution moves from one node to another. Either there can be a unidirectional flow from one edge, from one node to another. For example, you can see from select next email, there is a unidirectional execution flow to classify email, or there can be multiple execution branches, as you can see from the fetch emails, from the fetch emails node. You can either go to check for emails, or the execution can go to end. So did fetch emails is not a node, it is a conditional edge, which basically runs some logic, and based on the output of that logic, the execution branches to a specific node. So if you are able to fetch a batch of emails, if the response is yes from this conditional edge logic, then the execution moves to check for emails node. If you are not able to fetch any emails, the execution moves to end node, and the execution cycle terminates. So similarly, the check for emails node, again it has got a conditional edge, and the execution is branching into three different nodes. One is execution goes back to the fetch emails node through the fetch new path. Through the continue path, the execution moves to select next email node, and through the end workflow path, the execution moves to display run summary node. So these are the graph basics. So what happens is that if you are able to fetch, if you are able to fetch the emails, you move to check for emails node, right? And what the check for emails node does, it checks if there are further emails left to be processed. It moves the execution to select next email node, or if all the emails in the batch have been processed, and you need to process more batches, then it moves the execution back to the fetch emails node to fetch a fresh batch of emails. Or if you have finished processing all the batches, then the execution moves to the display some run summary node, where we basically display a summary of all the processed emails, and then the execution ends, right? Oh, let us take a look at the agent state object as well, which is storing the short-term memory, and this is shared by all the nodes of the agent workflow. So this is a simple Python object. It has got different attributes. So when the fetch emails node fetches the batch of emails, these are stored in the inbox attribute, which is a list of email